Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world, cryptocurrency, and Merry Christmas. So today we are talking about how to get airdrops on Manta Network by interacting with Manta Network right now and bridging your Ethereum into Manta Network or bridging your USDC into Manta Network. There are many ways to do this, and I've put together a very handy-dandy checklist of everything that you need to do in order to achieve this goal of getting a massive airdrop into your wallet in January with either quite a small amount of work and money or quite a large amount of work or money. You can choose. The more work, the more airdrop you can potentially get. Moving into it quickly then, we need to talk about Manta Pacific and the first Ethereum L2 on Celestia. Right? That's what the network is, right? Go to chainlist.org and you can add it to your MetaMask the same way we add any other network to the MetaMask, right? Is by going to chainlist.org and then you see it here. Yeah, Manta. Yeah, I have in the MetaMask here, Manta Pacific Network. The gas ping token for the moment is Ethereum, right? So this is the new paradigm. This is a new incentive that Manta is setting up in cahoots with Celestia, right, to send your ETH into Manta and be rewarded in amazing ways. We all know Blast. Blast is a new blockchain which is being set up by the people behind Blur NFT Marketplace, and they are doing something very similar, where you send your ETH over to Blast and they hold it for you and earn yield on it, and then finally, in a few months when the blockchain is ready, they will give you back your Ethereum plus the rewards earned plus Blast token, right? This over here. They have an incentive program where people can get codes, invite people by codes, they use the code and add to their bridge, adding to that other person, a kind of affiliate system. The problem with that is, for example, for me, I gave out loads of codes, all my codes, and only one person used them, meaning that I didn't manage to reach the minimum target, needed to get more codes, and now I'm kind of stuck there. So the similar system is working here with new paradigm where we have codes. I have codes. I have 6 codes left. I had 8 codes, now I have 6 codes left. The codes are used by users who want to bridge their Ethereum into Manta. The reason people are thinking about adding into Manta, I'm not giving you financial advice here, I'm just saying it's a possible move, right, is because you will bridge your Ethereum into Manta from Ethereum mainnet, right? Then, while it's over on Manta, in difference to Blast, right? While it's in Blast, I can't do anything with the ETH that I bridged over there until they release it, right? While it's on Manta, I can already yield farm with it. That's right. When you bridge your ETH in, it appears within 24 hours as Stone ETH. You can then use the Stone ETH inside of different DeFi products, right? To start even ticking off even more of those airdrop checklist things, okay? So comparing it to Blast, right? Here's the new paradigm on the right, okay, and Blast, right? 4 to 5% fixed yield on ETH and stablecoins. That's what we get when we bridge in, right? So we're waiting for the airdrop and the launch and everything, but while we're doing that, we're getting 4% fixed yield. Double yield, yep. We can take our Manta total supply base rewards plus 2% special rewards are being given to our bridged funds as well. And Blast said so as well, but they have no details on it. Triple yield. Well, on Blast you can't because we can't access the funds yet. But on Manta, with this new paradigm, right, we can use our Stone ETH and USDM. If you bridge over USD coin, you get USDM. We can bridge that into LPs and then go into DEXs, go into Lending, go into perp DEXs, okay? Quadra yield. We can also do that, right? We can native eco projects token supply 1.5% Manta total supply. Because if we use these ecosystem projects, right, ones we're going to check out today, we get additional airdrops. Yeah. And penta yield, even more. Depends on the edge and layer restaking cap, whatever that means. But it just means you can earn yield upon yield upon yield upon yield while you're waiting for the Manta airdrop, right? This is awesome stuff. It's all done through Stake, Stone, and Mountain Protocol. So to explain this in the easiest way possible, right, we come and if you want to bridge onto Manta using the paradigm, which is the best way now to do it, right? And you want a code, the only way I'm going to give a code to anyone is if you want to put in a minimum of 0.6 Ethereum. Why? Because there's a limit to get up to 5 Ethereum to then get more codes. Once I get up to 5 Ethereum, I'll get more codes. And once we get up to more codes, we can then get a permanent link. When I have a permanent link ready, I can start shilling it everywhere possible. The benefit of you getting in under me right now with a minimum of 0.6 ETH is that when I get the permanent link, I'm going to share the airdrop rewards that we accumulate there from shilling the permanent link to all of the 8 people who got in first under me, right? So that's how we're going to roll it, okay? So if you're interested in getting into Manta with New Paradigm and this potential massive airdrop, then please DM me or talk in the DAO or the Telegram group about this. Let's check out what we can do then. So I bridged over some ETH, and the first place I went to check off the airdrop thing is right here, okay? So I have Manta, official bridge, the New Paradigm, the official bridge, Aperture Finance, ZK NFT, Izumi, QuickSwap, Layerbank, Element Market, and Galx are some things you can do right now on Manta to tick off those airdrops. This sheet is in the DAO, just in the airdrop section, so please look at it in your own time. If only NFT holders of the SCC NFT are able to check out the sheet. Unfortunately, you need the NFT to join the club. That's why it's called a club, right? Aperture Finance. What you want to do in Aperture is first connect your wallet with some ETH, right? Just normal ETH, which you can bridge over from many different places. You can bridge from Rhino onto Manta. You can pay high gas and use their official bridge, which is here, the official bridge, Pacific Bridge Manta Network, right? The problem with this bridge is that, yeah, the gas is going to be really high if you want to bridge over. I was looking at about $60 gas the other day, but you can also, if you want to use a bridge which is not coming from the Ethereum network, then you can use something like Rhino. Rhino has way less gas fees and can also bridge into Manta, I believe. How about we just quickly double check that? So we want to go from, so I went from Manta to Polygon, I believe, but you have Manta right here. You can go between different chains. And then I paid Polygon gas as opposed to paying ETH gas, which is extortionate at the moment, right? So anyway, so I came into Aperture Finance. I had my ETH. I swapped my ETH into any token possible. Notice this one. What's this? Stake Stone Ethereum. This is what I got when I bridged funds into Manta from the New Paradigm, right? So I have this Stake Stone Ethereum. This is earning me yield on my Ethereum while I'm waiting for the launch of the Manta token, I guess it's called. And at the same time, I can then come into the liquidity management and I can pair that Ethereum with normal Ethereum to start earning yield. So I'm yield farming right now with this. I earned $1 in the last day with it. And it's also ticking me up to get extra airdrops. So even in Aperture, I swapped, I provided liquidity. We want to do this in all the other farms that I've mentioned there. You want to come over to Izumi. You want to do the same thing on Izumi. You want to do the same thing. You want to swap tokens back and forth on Izumi. Just little tokens at $3 buy, $4 buy, something like that, or back and forth, okay? Then you want to come over to pools. You want to go to liquidity. You want to add some more liquidity. So here I have wrapped ETH and Stone here, right? Why don't we just add some liquidity here as well, right? Just play around. You don't need to use massive amounts of your capital either, like 0.001, right? Ethereum, right? And that will mean the same amount of ETH. You then just come in, you approve your tokens, then you add that in, right? Swap them, add liquidity. Move into the farm section. Once you've supplied liquidity, you can maybe add that into a farm as well, right? I'm not going to take time up with transactions right now, but yeah, let's check in the farm section. Oh, we have ASM and Stone. So if you have any ASM or buy some ASM, put it with Stone, and then you can yield farm with that as well for 285 to 712% APR. Crazy, right? Moving out of that, then you can also move into QuickSwap. QuickSwap's the other one, right? Come on the forum, click back on QuickSwap, come to QuickSwap. Check again, right? This forum does not just cover Manta, by the way. We are on multiple networks with our ever-growing airdrop forum, which is quite fun. Really good. So on QuickSwap, same idea. Pair up, swap up, back and forth a little bit, come into the pool section, then pair up some liquidity, and then get to the farm section and drop those tokens into the farm section. Once you're done with that, here I have Stone and ETH here. I paired up some here. Then I went to the farm section and I threw it somewhere in here. Did I find a farm? Maybe, maybe not. If you don't find a farm, then later on you can do. Did I find a farm? Yeah, I did. Wrapped ETH with USDC. I went in here with like 20 bucks or something, right? 10 bucks. Then when you want to, you can just pull it out, right? It doesn't matter because you've already kind of been like tick did that, right? Now let's get into lending. You want to come over to Layerbank, which is a lending platform. Make sure you're not using a VPN on the wrong network. Sometimes it doesn't open. It's kind of annoying. But this is Layerbank. Okay, now I haven't used this yet, but apparently we can manage our funds. So we can supply collateral, and then we can borrow from that collateral. So we have different options. We have wrap USDM on all of these. You can see they have plus Manta rewards. This is incentivized lending. Yeah. Okay, so we come to Stone. I'm going to do this now because I haven't done it yet, right? Let's take this one off the old airdrop list. Yeah. You want to choose your weapon. So for example, I will supply the maximum amount of the rest of this ETH. Why not? I will click it as collateral. I'll click that on so that it can be borrowed off, right? Confirm that. The transactions on Manta are actually really cheap as well, sometimes 20 cents to 50 cents per transaction, which is fantastic. That's perfect, okay, for this kind of airdrop tasks. We don't want to pay too much. If you want to take more risk, you can turn on looping. This will earn yield on a greater collateral value, up to 4x leverage through an automated process that repeats the borrow and deposit cycle multiple times. If you want to risk your deposited ETH, then turn on looping. If you don't want to risk it, like if the market crashed, you're going to wreck yourself. So I generally will not do that. But I will approve Stone to supply, right? If I had more, time to monitor this stuff, I might turn on looping, but for now, no. No, thank you. You can see a supply balance here of $33 into Layer Bank. We then want to start borrowing off our collateral, okay? So we come back to the market, say you want to borrow some ETH off your Stone to pay for gas for other things, and you can come here to borrow. You can go safe max. It's going to give you a certain amount that you should borrow. I would go less, usually about 50 to 60%. 60% is fine, and then we will borrow that, okay? Now, by borrowing, I'm just ticking off one more of these airdrop necessities that we should be doing on Manta to get more airdrops, right? We're just airdrop hunting. That's all we're doing. This is just what's got to be done, right? The more ETH you supply, the more you borrow, the more rewards you're going to get. Remember that, okay? So next thing you want to do is after you've checked out Layer Bank and done all these tasks, I would get to NFT hunting, right? So come over to Pomp Money, and you will be able now to mint this NFT because you've used Aperture, right? If you use Aperture already and played around it, you can mint this NFT, and minting NFTs is a great way to get more airdrops as well. You then want to come over to the main marketplace for Manta and start bidding on NFTs. Doesn't matter if you win them or not, all you need, or can buy them or not, you just need to try and get them, right? So we come to something trending, and now we've made our offer. So that's just ticked off one more little thing on the list. They also have a reward section, lucky draws, invite friends. Yeah, Launchpad, where they have official tokens which are coming out where you can look at them and get them in. So I would say probably only go for the official ones because anything that's not official would be a little bit suspect, okay? Also, by minting an NFT, definitely on this as well, minting your own NFTs would probably be another way to verify yourself for an even bigger airdrop. I think that's just gone down the list. Oh, the last one is get onto Galaxy, right? You want to explore the quests which are on Galaxy. These update and end at different points during the months and months as go by. So get onto it, find out if there are any new quests. All you come into Manta, then you want to test type Manta, right? It will bring up all the quests under the Manta. So just to end this video, just remind you of the plan I have to get up to 5 ETH of volume into the new paradigm, Manta bridging into Manta, right? So if you do have or want to contribute more than 0.6 ETH into this and secure yourself over the 5 ETH limit to get more airdrops, then let me know, join the team, and together we might be able to just nail this together. Okay, peace. I've been Crypto Mischief. Don't get wrecked.